Well, hello and good morning to you. Hope you had a good weekend. DSA Death 8589 back here, ready to dive into some more My Career, and of course, later on today, I'll be back in Destiny doing some more of the Iron Banner, finishing up on the last day there. Get everything up and running if my computer will cooperate with me. While we're waiting for that to happen, why don't we go ahead and get things rolling?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Suns in Phoenix. And guys, for the Suns, after 8 games, they're an outstanding 7-1. Things have come together for them very quickly here early in the season. Fellas, just like we were saying earlier, a lot of excitement has been built around this new season. So far, it has not disappointed. Your thoughts, Shaq, on
Well, for the teams that are
so
losing,
far?
it's been a disappointment. But for the teams that are winning, it's now about maintaining that consistency. See if you can make it to the playoffs, how far you can go in the playoffs, and, hey, maybe you can win a championship.
Well, to me, the league is just getting more and more athletic. All the off-season training and all the nutrition and things.
All right, so yeah, like I said, hope you had a good weekend, as you saw there, either by tweet or if you stumbled across my channel.
They're not better players, not better skilled players. But they definitely. It's like
At any time yesterday or a little bit this morning too. Noticed that I was hosting the Games Done Quick channel. They're doing, of course, their awesome Games Done Quick.
I'm glad that you asked. Whatever.
I do.
Again this year. I'm sorry, I blanked out there for a second. So yeah, they're once again doing their annual Awesome Games Done Quick. I will continue to be hosting their channel while I am not streaming. So when I take the break here, in an hour and a half or so, once we're done with the morning sports stream and I go break for lunch, I'll host the channel again. And then, of course, when I'm done streaming this afternoon, I'll again put the hosting of the channel back on. So anytime I'm taking a break, I will be hosting their channel on my channel. I really encourage you to go check them out. They're raising money this time around for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. It's a fun event to watch if you've never seen it before. They just gather a bunch of speedrunners and they just have basically a speedrunning marathon for several days.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup.
Different various games,
Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Olynyk,
and all while they're raising money for charity. It's like I said, it's a great group. I watched their summer Games Done Quick, and I've watched a little bit yesterday. Watched several of the speed runs. It's a lot of fun. So, like I said, if you're into speed running or it might intrigue you, I definitely suggest going and checking out their marathon and helping to support a great cause.
and Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Phoenix on defense. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Let's set a screen here. Maybe.
To be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky.
That works.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here is Bledsoe. Following the basket by George Hill.
Wow, Bledsoe's lighting us up already.
Improvisation right there.
This is not good.
Here's Olynyk. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Easy bucket there.
On defense, Indiana. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
You know, some teams just have your number.
He's getting a lot of good looks. George Hill is doing pretty much nothing right now to stop him.
But the opposite was true.
Ellis can't get it to go. So it's Phoenix now.
Now I see Ellis is once again back to taking terrible shots.
Lets it go from 11, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
And
All
let's
right,
get
all right,
this
all right.
update
Come
now
on, let's
from
calm
Doris
down
Burke,
now.
who's across the way on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Jeff Hornacek. Coach said that even though this is
Come
the
on,
first
drop in
meeting of
there.
the year, he didn't expect there to
All
be
right,
much
that
of
works.
a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Thanks for filling us in there, Doris. Thank you so much. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And that's what typically drives them. So no big surprise there. They'll be expending.
Yeah, I know I had a good time. I was watching some of the speed runs yesterday. I watched Miles and Barhunga's Super Monkey Ball runs.
Lynn gets a screen from Moore. Lynn dishes to Moore.
Nope, that's off. I don't know why I tried that. I know I watched Spike Vegeta's Rayman Legend run, and then I watched Diddy Kong Racing run.
D right on him. George against Bledsoe.
All simply amazing. Just the coordination and the time those guys put into those games. I mean, I definitely, right now, there's be no way I could do anything remotely close to what they're doing. And I don't know if I ever would be able to, even if I did put the time into it.
Tough miss that time.
Maybe I could, maybe I couldn't.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
But still, all remarkably talented, and I give a lot of props to them for putting the time into it and the successful runs that I saw yesterday.
Some solid defense there.
It's definitely entertaining, that's for sure.
Aren't there yet in the quarter.
Kicks it to Moore. And here's Ellis for three. Count that one.
So like I said, in between while I'm taking a break, the lunch break, and then when I'm done streaming for the day, definitely check them out. You just hang around here on my channel, watch the host, or head on over their channel. Either way works.
Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance.
And one.
In the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Olynyk. Hill comes in for George.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Wait, who am I guarding?
No good from Booker.
I guess nobody.
Here's Indiana.
I'm just here to get the rebound.
It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Lynn gets a
I was moving too much.
Looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
No, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Suns trail by 4. Up top, Bledsoe. Defended by Lynn.
Well, there's Bledsoe going at it again.
He's been anything
Man,
but
neither
his
one of our
usual
point guards
self
can
this
stick around with
quarter.
him.
It's actually been ugly to see.
Luckily, he's missed a couple of shots.
Lynn kicks to Moore. Goes back up.
Man,
And Turner with the
my
lead.
mid-range jumpers
You
escaped
have
me
to
for
like
this
their
game.
work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Bledsoe. Really played well.
Oh,
this season in his last
and
out.
go figure, I
And he's
swatted
able to get
right
back.
to Lawrence.
That's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Lynn against Bledsoe. Lynn kicks to Moore. Lets it go.
Come on, get in there.
It's good off the front iron.
Very often my
Moore's got
inside
7.
game outdoes
They've
my
wasted
outside
no
game.
time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Gotta get some baskets so get momentum going.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were
Whoa.
best from the line last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
It's a weird teleport
They
there.
made that a point. A lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
The pass to Aminu.
Aminu.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded by Stuckey. Booker, the pass to Bledsoe. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in.
Hey.
He's got 8.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Turner, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5
Yeah, we're
buckets
lucky
in a
he's
row
missed most
from
of
the
those
paint.
attempts
And
because
on
he's
the
getting
flip
a
side,
lot
the
of
defenders
wide open
have
looks.
to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he gets it to go.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Eh,
Bledsoe against Land.
ah.
Moore outside to the middle. And
Oh, that was a terrible pass.
Bledsoe against Land. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Booker's
All right,
got
well,
his
that
first
was
basket
a
of the
terrible
night.
series
Number
of
of points they
events.
scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes.
Nice shot at the buzzer,
No
Stuckey.
shortage of scoring
Once you
here
do
at
something
the end
right.
of the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear.
I think I had that all my life. I always.
And we'll never know.
Prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
Let's
And you know,
see
that
here.
kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
Nice. Speaking of lethal scoring.
And the first quarter is in the books.
Chris
Second about ready to get
Humphrey's in the
underway.
game now.
And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys,
Ugh.
what do you think?
Sorry,
The
not a
start
fan.
They're looking for in this game, solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on all.
I had to laugh when I saw his
Booker.
half-court
Chris Humphries is
shot
out
the
there
other
with
day.
Aminu. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Lawrence in at the 5 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
I don't like that
Let's go down to
happening.
the sideline and catch up with Doris Berg. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors got the job done. He ended with 28 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of
Yeah,
basketball.
good defense,
being
good
played
defense.
At its highest level. No question who their MVP
All right, I don't know why
was.
we needed to
No
do
question
that,
whatsoever,
but
Greg. I mean, that's a
okay.
performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Pass to Booker. High, arcing shot. Oh, and there's the one-handed shot.
Man,
About the offensive rebound with a little
I
extra
feel like I'm
punch
trying to
on
do
the
everything
back.
here.
Greg, as
Play
they look to
defense,
trim the
block
deficit,
shots.
Could we see them send a few more bodies to the board?
Rebound.
Run out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could
Score.
use all the second chance points they can get.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Offline with his 3.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to
Ooh, that's a
continue
dangerous
this.
spot to
I
hand
tell
that
you what,
to
I think
me.
he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And he gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively.
I think I was
Much
stepping
more
over the
individual
line.
play at the other end.
Let's take a look at Paul George.
I'd hope he wouldn't throw it back to
He
me
had a
while I was still
strong
on the other
showing
end.
Last season. Averaged
Of course, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen the computer do something
He's
stupid.
gotta be pretty pleased with his output, and you know he's always looking to push himself.
Someone dribbling straight out of bounds has only
Numbers across
happened,
the board here,
no,
Greg. I mean, he contributes in
probably
a
close to
multitude
50
of ways for this
times,
club.
maybe more than
Kelly
that.
Olynyk checked in for Indiana. Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Morris outside.
Oop, that's a little
With
too much
nobody on him,
space.
he parries the jumper. Indiana leading by 8. Hill with it. Eric Bledsoe covering.
I forget Markeith Morris is actually relevant.
And for those of you just joining us in the second
Ooh,
quarter with about 3
that's
minutes gone
mean.
by. Offensive rebound. Moore. And
And one.
counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. Bledsoe outside. Feeds it to Morris. And the
Oh,
open
boy.
shot from Warren misses
Nope.
the 3.
Okay, phew.
Indiana's
safe.
got
We're all
both of
good.
their
Everything's
three-point
good.
attempts to go
Everything's
down here in
peachy.
the second quarter. And Miles kicks to Moore. The shot by George, wide open. Can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. They host the 76ers after this game.
Oh, that should be a win for them.
Now here's Booker, guarded closely. And he gets the bucket. 7 points for Markeith Morris.
Shooting lots
All right.
more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They've struggled to connect.
More relevant in this game than he is in the actual
Hill
NBA.
has the open look. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Of course, there are a couple players on this game that play better than their real life counterparts.
To Morris. Gets the front of the rim and out.
The defense would a really good job of choking off the middle there.
There we go.
And it's George
Perfect
finishing
fast
it off.
break.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining.
Get out of here.
Ho-hum one-hander.
From 12 feet out. Good. The
All right,
assist goes to Hill.
Not
Hill's
the shot
got
I would
3
have taken,
assists
but
in the game.
it went in,
And
so I
let's
guess
get your
everything's
check, guys,
all
and also
good.
stats for the Pacers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting
Oop,
the
I'm
hand
gonna
up
get
on shooters.
marked for
Actually,
leaving
they've
my
gotten a lot
assignment.
of blocks as well,
I'm not paying
solidifying
attention.
that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
You know, they
Take
did a good
that.
job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
Outside for Miles.
Ah, get out of the paint.
4 on the clock. It's
Oh,
Chandler
Chandler.
with the steal.
Would have been a nice layup had he not
There's
gotten his
39
hand
seconds
there.
left here in the second. And the wide open shot from Morris. That's good from 17 feet away.
Okay, that wasn't that
Morris
wide
has got
open.
9 points.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use.
Boom!
Clean look. Taking it to the rack.
Forget about height
Power right
advantage,
there.
more like
Hammering
speed advantage
down
on
with
that
the
one.
two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
You're
Suns trail
too
by
slow.
There's 18 seconds
Double
left to play.
screen
here in the
there.
half. Booker in the corner.
Oh, no.
And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
In the corner, George with it. High, arcing shot.
Woo!
That's good. He has 6.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Booga booga.
No luck. And so that's the
Yeah,
end
I'd
of the first
say he
half.
was relatively
It's
close
the
on that
Pacers.
shot. I mean,
They lead by 12.
just a
And now
little
we'll
bit
send
to
it
the
down
right.
Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Oh,
Certainly
it's
good
me.
numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Give me the ball and let me work.
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly.
Yeah,
but get you
that's
right back in
pretty
here
much
for
how
the
I
start of the third quarter
feel.
after this break.
Because what I actually have really tried to force myself to score, and that it usually ends up like that first quarter.
get going here.
Hey,
What has
plus
been
500
so
fans.
far
Nice.
A runaway game.
Whoop.
You look at Freak in this
Care of
game,
a dying
he has
laptop
been
battery.
everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also.
Get in there. Oh.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly
I really need
been
to boost my
fantastic
inside
in getting to
scoring.
some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
All fueled up
Oh,
and
that's
ready to
too
go.
easy.
Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Indiana. Moore, he's in at power forward. Ellis is out there with George Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Olynyk in at the 5, down low. Moore outside. Passes to Ellis.
I didn't
Just
hold the
5 on
ball
clock.
too long.
Offensive rebound. Outside for George.
Uh-oh. Get out of the paint.
Pass to Moore. The second chance effort.
Right in the face of Chandler. You know it.
Moore's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Ellis kicks to Moore. And takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I just stayed silent because I saw that coming all the way.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish.
And I also didn't want to look like
Young
an idiot
fellas
calling my
wearing
shot and
the
then
rim
end
out.
up missing it.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find
Run
out
the
what
fast
Jack
break.
Hornacek was discussing with his players. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Morris. Coach has a lot
Okay.
of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting
Interesting
that he be at the
decision to run it
forefront
through
of what
Morris.
they do at that end of the court from here on out. Well, they need to make
Ah,
something
that
happen
plan
before the
worked.
start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Moore
Get in
with the
there.
bucket.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No
Of
rebounds,
course.
no
When
reads.
you've got
and
me
they
on your
control
team,
the
you stand a
boards,
good chance of
and
winning
that's
the
what's
rebound
given them
battle.
Control of this game.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And that one's good.
Synchronized air swat there
I'm
from
not
Turner
sure
and
who
I.
was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
That's tipped.
My fault for thinking Turner could handle that.
Lawrence passes to Booker. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
They were remarkable in terms of their
Oh, sweet.
efficiency
Objective
on
completed.
the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish.
That was an easy one.
Chris Humphries has checked in for the Suns. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. Lynn kicks to Moore.
And let's
Ouch.
take a look at some stats for Bledsoe. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 15 points a game last season. 7 assists.
This year he
and
was
4
well,
rebounds.
he was
And
putting
he
up
led
20
the
points
charge
per
when it
game.
came to scoring.
But
Led
that
the
has
team.
since come to
Yeah, he
an
shot
end,
the lights out all year
unfortunately.
long from a variety of spots on the floor. And what a game for Freak. He has 9 rebounds, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Intimidation.
Drive.
Ooh, spooky.
They double team Bledsoe. Here's Lawrence and Turner with the block. Here's Bledsoe, and he hits it. just
Wow,
before the
I
shot
should have
clock
gone up to
starts.
try to swat that away.
Bledsoe's got 12 points in the game. Indiana leading by 14. Lynn kicks to Moore from past the arc. Yes.
Got it.
And a nice assist from Lynn.
Nice defense.
Lynn's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the
Do,
field.
do, do. Boop,
And it's
boop,
Bledsoe
boop.
off the drive.
Boop, boop,
It's going to be out of bounds. The
boop.
Pacers will take it.
Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA
That's
last
why
season.
making a wild
Fifth in
no-look
steals,
pass
10th in
is
field
not
goal
often
percentage.
advised,
And
mostly
also,
because
they
you
were in
can't
the
see
top
who the
10 when
heck
it
you're
came to
throwing
fast
to.
break points. I mean,
In
they
that case, he ended
weren't
up
afraid
throwing
play
it
the
to
game at a
first row
fast pace and
fans.
run a little bit.
And going back to the steals, they play a harassing style of defense. You have to be impressed with the effort they brought at that end of the floor.
The shot from 20 feet away. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Lynn. Lynn's got his 6th assist on the night.
Boop, 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 boop.
Picked by Humphries. Bledsoe with it. And it's Lynn picking him up. No good from Bledsoe.
Give me that.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Stuckey kicks to Lynn. Takes it.
Woo! Nice shot with the contact there.
Lynn's got his
Way to
first
absorb
bucket of the
that.
night.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg,
And then we allow a
aggressive is
shot
the
like
only
that on
option
the other
when
end.
you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
That's embarrassing.
Stuckey outside. And Moore kicks to Turner. Stuckey into the lane. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Friendly
The
bounce.
Pacers lead by 21.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Shooting pretty well
We
on the
gotta
game
be more
there.
physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence
I'm just
felt.
going to move my mouth and hope the words come out and maybe the lips match.
Olenek is checked in for Indiana. Here is Bledsoe. 12 points for him. We've got 1:18 left in the third.
Get out of
Moore
here.
with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Hill, he's checked in for Jeremy Lin.
Was that 5 blocks on the game now? Yep.
1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Bledsoe against Hill. 5 to shoot. Feeds to Booker. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Moore.
Oh, that would be mine.
Moore's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here is Hill. He's got 6. To the inside.
Sticking too much.
Yeah.
The bucket. Moore's got
Please
15
go in.
points in just
Hey,
the
and
second
1,000
half.
fans.
And his stroke
Once
has been
again,
dead on
converting
from the
other
outside.
teams'
I mean,
fans to
inside,
being
outside,
Pacers
it
fans.
just doesn't matter.
Get those bandwagoners.
To the wing on the left.
Uh-oh.
3-pointer. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting
I was
looks
going
like
in
that
for
from the
another
three-point
block
line.
and
no one near him.
then
That's
he
a
passed
warm-up
it.
jumper for him.
Moore dishes to Olenek. Moore inside, covered by Smith. Moore against Smith.
Whoop.
Indiana moving it around. Down low.
Oh,
It's
no.
stolen by Smith.
Ah. They missed the pass window
Now
there.
Bledsoe. It's stolen by Hill.
It's up, and it is into the fans.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Pacers running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway.
Check it out.
I just now thought that I'm still broadcasting in a lower quality than usual. I adjusted the other day when my internet was acting up, which of course didn't help because that wasn't the issue. It was the ice that was frozen on the lines.
For George Hill. Booker out there with
Hey,
Markieff
remember to
Morris.
change that setting.
Then it's Chris Humphries. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Lawrence in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Morris passes to Humphries. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. The high post shot. Rebound by Olenek. Olynyk's got 3 rebounds so far in the
Uh-oh.
game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebound.
Okay. My controller battery? I guess so. Oh, now it pops up. Your controller batteries are low.
Has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up.
I'm sure that
shaping
probably
up to be a
happened
great game. I
like
mean,
yesterday
strong
at some point,
performances throughout,
and
they've
I
really
just
been
didn't
strong
plug in my
combined.
controller.
This is to Humphries.
Popped up as I was getting ready to like turn my
by
console off.
A 3 from Morris. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Trying to pass it out of there and it didn't work.
And it's the Pacers with the ball.
I won the tip, but Olynyk didn't quite grab it there.
Here's Humphries. He kicks to Aminu. To the right side. Shoots from 14. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Aminu. 14 points for Markieff Morris. 1:57 left here in the 4th quarter.
Settle down. We had some issues with the controller.
Now here's Lynn. He's covered by Aminu. Olynyk inside. Hits the jump hook.
I might have pushed him out of the way a little bit there.
Textbook. Really, when you look
It
at
was
how
just
they're
a bump,
playing,
not
they
a
are
moving
having
screen,
their
though.
way down low.
1:32 left in the 4th quarter of this one. The dish to Booker. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from Morris. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Okay, Morris is apparently just going to start jacking up three-pointers. I guess I need to play him really close.
Blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort.
Wow, Ellis, you lost on the dribble against Chris Humphries.
With this effort tonight, grabbing
You should
their
retire.
8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time.
Open.
Only have
Nope.
to do it one more time.
And you have to look back at this and see the
Maybe I
huge
can
game
pick
it
up
was
another assist
for
there.
Philly.
I
You
was
have to
wrong.
love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's Booker. Shot's good.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear.
I guess everyone's just taking the rest of the game
I
off.
think it may be, Greg. At least they're
I mean, we've
finally
won
showing
this.
some signs of life offensively. Too bad. I think it's past the point where
There we go. One last
good.
little
And
layup.
really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially though when you get it done on the road. That's
Shoot
a
it!
special,
Shoot it!
special feeling there.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A
Aw,
resounding
come on.
victory
I want to
for
see
them.
you shoot it.
And Greg in enemy territory.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back,
Some
everybody.
people are
Ernie
just
Johnson
no
here
fun.
along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille
Alright, let's see what we've got on the plate next. Accolade unlocked. Career, total, and ones. Okay. Alright, 12 of 17. That's not bad. I'm 4 for 4. 2 for 2 on three-pointers. Of course, a double-double. I speak a really good English. Movie project with Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, sure, why not? Buzz? Ah, well, whatever. Yeah, let's start a movie. Jersey signing event with John Wall. Question mark? What did I unlock? Ooh, his signature shoe. Oh, look! My trophy case. Ah! Ooh. I didn't realize that till now. The finals MVP up there, and sure that's probably the NBA All-Star selection. Of course, got the championship trophy as well. That's nice. Alright. Oh, I wanted to go to sneakers. I went to the wrong spot. Oh, I guess I have to go looking for them. Unless they just go on my shelf somewhere. That could be something too. I'm not seeing anything else that says owned already. No, not here. Loading, please wait. Yeah, because I don't think it'd be under anything else. I could be wrong. Okay, clearly they're either going to be displayed somewhere, or I just can't seem to find them. Anyway, moving on. I'll look into that later.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sport. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Clippers out in Los Angeles. Checking out the Clippers, they've now won 6 in a row, making it look easy. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight and push it to 7. One of the guys to watch tonight, Monte Ellis, such an explosive player at times, really dangerous when the fourth
Ellis,
quarter rolls
aka
around.
Baby
Shaq.
AI, still has the speed to force defenders off of him. He's improved in the mid-range game also, but he can punish teams, especially if they disrespect him.
Okay, the shoe is from Adidas.
Well, the best thing that he can do is create for himself. That is a talent to be able to get that many shots.
I might have just passed over it too.
Because consistently he can get off 4 or 5 shots in 5 possessions. That's impressive.
Is he going to be an all-star one of these days?
When his team wins and he has these numbers, he will be an all-star.
With the game about to start, we head to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Do.
The Indiana Pacers find themselves on the road looking for an interconference win. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight,
Not really finding much anymore.
Reporting from the sideline. The Clippers hoping to give a strong showing
Yeah.
here for their home crowd.
Look into that, like I said, later.
Oh,
goody, a matchup against Blake Griffin.
Put it past him to continue to play at this very high level. I mean, that's
Well,
the
right
makeup
now
of this
I'm
squad.
on
Good
DeAndre
character,
Jordan.
Tremendous talent, well coached. I mean, they very well could continue to play good basketball.
And no reason to think they won't. You summed it up very
Oh,
well.
hello.
From top to bottom,
Well,
it's
that's a
terrific
scary sight to
stride.
just have Blake
I don't
Griffin
expect
come
them to run into a
running
whole
out of
lot
nowhere.
speed bumps.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Moore, he's in at the 4 spot. Ellis is out there with George Hill. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's George in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the
Okay.
perimeter.
Los Angeles on D. This game coming on the
Screen.
heels of their win against the Kings.
And if you
Takes
look
the
at
screen.
numbers,
Olynyk's
guys,
going to throw up a
what
shot
jumps out at
and
me
one.
is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Indiana shooting their first free throw this game.
You can do it.
Last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Now here's Griffin.
Oh.
He picked up 24 points in their last one against Sacramento.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well.
He was there and gone in a blur.
Here is Hill after the Clippers pick up 2. And George, here we go. Nice D from Dang.
Why?
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Close to a steal.
And so just over a minute and a half played.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
George.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the paint. Here's Griffin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All right, that's my fault for not sprinting all the way back.
Shot in close.
I was distracted by Luol Deng.
2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's George. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has.
Okay, now defensive stop. No more dunks for Blake Griffin.
Whenever they need one.
Now here's Jordan. Boy, that win against the Kings. He's another guy who really showed up to play. The shot's good from Paul.
Okay, no more three-pointers for Chris Paul.
There, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Pass to Moore. The shot by George, wide open. Second shot opportunity. Olynyk can't.
Why, Olynyk? Why?
Defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Goes up on the high post. They grab their own miss. Jordan, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
All right. I've got a rough start to this game here.
Into attack mode on the putback.
Ooh, he is one of the most.
I need to get my focus back.
He has got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. A key concern for his side is how to keep Monte Ellis from running amok on their defense. He said there are very few players in the league who can take a sliver or a seam in a defense and turn it into 2 points as efficiently as Monte Ellis does. He said one step.
Ooh, Lennox got a matchup. Mismatch there.
Get to the rim all game long, guys.
Great. Thanks
matchup advantage, mismatch.
Just the height separation.
He's got a matchup. Yeah, most everyone does have a matchup during a game.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Blake Griffin. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Solomon Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis.
Okay.
And it's Jeremy Lin.
Here we go, offense. Here we go.
Now here's Stuckey. Moore outside. Pass to Lin.
Oh.
By Paul. And here they go. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Wow.
With defense.
I am all the way down to C now. I think this is not going to go well for me.
When you can get out in the open floor, you get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. Stuckey left side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moore.
Lucky bounce? Nope.
That time from Griffin. Crawford drives in, kicks it to Griffin, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that,
I feel like I'm not
Griffin's
moving
got 8
right.
points. Pacers trail by 6.
Come on.
Lin dishes to Moore. Back to Lin. 59 seconds left in the first. Up and in on the layup. Lynn's got his
Not
first
a
2
bad
points.
little reverse layup there.
Terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
Outside Griffin. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Kicks it out to Crawford. Rebounded
Okay,
by Moore.
well, good thing someone was on their defensive game to
Indiana's
stop
gone
Lob
1 or 2
City.
from long range in the first quarter.
There we go.
Boy, this
Ooh,
game
perform
is
a highlight
off
play.
to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing
Dunk
some
on
high
2 or more
octane
opponents.
offense from both sides in this one.
Lynn against Paul.
Bump, 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 bump.
He feeds it to Griffin. Fades away. And he tries
Nope.
off the glass, but it's no good.
Finally,
Both teams have it going here early.
play some defense there.
And a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very special and influential teammate, Blake Griffin.
Whee! It's a lovely close-up of the crowd there.
Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. You know, Chris and Blake Griffin share so much in common when it comes to being the hardcore Clippers their owner brags about all the time.
And you think about it, Chris Paul is not easily
Ah,
impressed, nor is Doc
there's
Rivers,
nothing
for that
there.
matter, but
I
both
could have
of
taken
these
a
guys
wild shot, but
have praised
really didn't
Griffin
want
for
to.
how hard he's worked and how
That
far
works
he's
better.
come in his career.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And some stats here, guys.
Boom,
the
boom.
scoring breakdown.
Oh
for the
no!
Clippers.
Blue
You know
wall!
what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Boy, I don't
Yeah,
know what's
also
going on
something
with me
I like
right now.
out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
You've got Paul. Jordan is out there with Dang. And it's Crawford. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The shot's good from Paul.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
We just
They
can't
really
seem to
are,
get
and their
anything
last
going
3
here.
buckets have come by way of an assist.
Moore passes to Turner.
Ah,
And stolen by Jordan.
Turner!
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He had 30 points and was just an absolute force inside on defense. Shots every second he was on the floor. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hill kicks to George. To the middle. Here's Moore. And he
There
takes
we
the
go.
fantastic lead
All right, I
pass
went
up
silent there. I
strong
just needed
for
to
the
focus
slam.
for a second.
He
I don't
is
know
an
what the heck's
automatic
wrong with me
finisher when
here.
he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the
Suddenly I'm playing like
simple
absolute
one-handed stuff to get
garbage.
the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game.
I mean,
though,
I'm not the
guys,
best
those
2K16
could be
player in the
really
world,
important
but
points.
I'm not this bad.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. No problem knocking that one down. And the Clippers lead by 6. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Right side George. And he sinks the shot.
There we
coming
go.
off a strong pick. George has got 10 points in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Paul. It's Redick on the wing. This one for 3.
Daddy.
And the rebound goes to the
Easy.
Pacers. Moore's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Hill dishes to George. Shoots off the screen. Again, Indiana.
He has gotten into
Impressive.
a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Bundles of confidence. It's what I'm lacking right now.
Here's McGinnis. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the
Olynyk.
That's foul number 2 for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead.
Wait, DeAndre Jordan can't hit free throws? What is this nonsense?
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Griffin's checked in for the Clippers. Lee comes in for
Ooh, I almost missed that.
Checked in for the Pacers. Stuckey comes in for Ellis.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time.
Doom.
The shot from Jordan.
Timely
Doom.
leads to
We're all
assists, and
doomed.
That's been the recipe.
Doomed.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
So the
and one.
On the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first one falls, and the Clippers making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Reverse psychology, making noise so
and
he
here
hits
is
them.
Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Lee kicks to Griffin. Picked by Griffin. Here's Lee outside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I'll take
Moore's
that.
got his 4th rebound in this one.
Okay, get back to me. Get back to me.
He kicks it to Miles. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Moore against Lee. And
get in there.
Basket. Book it. And that's now
Book
10
it.
points for
Book him, Dano.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And it's Dang in the corner. Screen by Lee. Dang goes in. Misses off the left iron.
Of course he
Shot's
misses
there for him,
because
and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here is Hill. That ties it up. That's 12 points for Freak.
And a big height advantage right there.
Now we're getting things going again here.
That far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Here's Lee. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Redick.
Can't let JJ have that shot.
That's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Dang against Stuckey. They set the pick. It's back to Hill for the 3.
No!
This their first
Couldn't fight
chance
through the
this
traffic.
season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences, and because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Hill gets a screen from Moore, and the wide open shot from Stuckey.
Nice.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Stuckey's got the game.
All right, hurry back.
Redick with the 3, and he gets
Oh,
it to
you
go.
gotta be kidding me.
Redick's got 8 points. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Clippers lead by 3. And
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We need to take better shots, and we need to play better defense, like not giving JJ Redick a wide open 3-pointer at the end of the quarter there. Okay, let's go.
both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break and halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a win.
George having a fantastic game. He has 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Indiana.
No.
Moore, he's in at power forward. George Hill out there with Ellis. Then it's Kelly Olynyk.
I should have known better.
3 spot. Ellis against Reddick. Picked by Griffin. To the middle. Lock at 6. Moore.
Get out of here. Nope. Nope.
Not
Not going to allow you to take that shot.
Possession. Now off the inbound, but they get it back. Reddick with the bucket.
And it goes right to Reddick,
Reddick's
who
got
hits
the
another
opening
jumper.
bucket to start the second half for the Clippers. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Hill. Over in the corner, Ellis. No good from outside.
All the time in the world to get that.
What was I saying about taking smarter shots?
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact.
I'm not even listening to my own advice.
Great playmakers in league history.
Booga, booga, booga. Blarg, 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 blarg.
15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was
this is just embarrassing.
Picked up by Turner.
Okay, I guess Jeremy Lin's going to try to guard him.
Against Griffin. He dishes it to Reddick. 6 to shoot. Crawford, no one around him. Drops one in from the wing. Crawford's got 6.
Hey, Mr. Rai.
Pacers trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
George passes to Moore. Ellis outside. And Turner kicks to Moore. To the paint.
That's a big donut, folks, here.
Wow.
The second half, 4 straight they've missed.
Can't get anything to drop.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reddick dishes to Griffin. A baseline jam. Pacers with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from
There
outside,
we go, finally.
it really makes winning on the road a lot easier. And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Crawford outside. 3-pointer. And he gets the bucket. Crawford's got 9.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And a wide-open look for Freak. Yes.
There we go.
And a nice assist
Oh,
from
answer
Lynn.
right back.
And that's 15 points.
Gotta get
for
something
Freak.
going.
Here's Griffin. The shot is off. So Indiana will take it the other way.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
They set the pick.
Double screen.
George passes to Moore.
Oh, you
Jordan
gotta be
grabs the
kidding
miss.
me.
Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I may be
Ball
out of
kicks to Griffin.
boost.
So he gets the
Probably
whistle.
check into
Contact
that.
in the
Maybe
way.
that's
2
why
shots
I'm
coming up.
playing so weirdly.
No question, he got bumped on that.
That would
Yeah,
explain the weird
to talk that one
controls.
over, it was obvious.
So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second free throw. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Turner with a screen on Paul. Inside, here's Hill. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Clippers leading by 5. Paul outside. Here's Griffin. Moore with the Lynn with it. He's picked up by Paul.
Gotcha, Blake.
Here's Stuckey. Soft touch off the glass. Stuckey's got his 2nd bucket.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Pacers trail by 3.
And one, and one.
They get Courtney Lee.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite
now
sure
that
why it
I've
took
realized
them as long
that
as
I
it
may
did
be
to
playing
finally
without
get things
boost,
going, but
it's going a little bit better.
Better late than never.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Turner. Paul. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Paul's got 8 points.
How sweet was that? Honey sweet. Paul with great form.
There's the pick. Lynn dishes to Moore. Stuckey passes to Moore. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Covered by Lee. From the baseline. Dang grabs the...
Just couldn't get around him.
4 rebounds in this game. Lets it go from 11, and that's good off the glass that time. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
But every time we get closer, tie the game, they go on a run.
Lynn kicks to Moore. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And that's now 17 points for Freak.
You can't seem to get over that hurdle.
Jokic passes to Paul. From outside, off the mark. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. On the wing, Hill. To the paint.
Boom! Made 4 dunks a game. So I came to the conclusion that I had more reasons I like Detroit more than I like Boston, so I decided to be a Detroit fan, not a bandwagon, though.
Haha. 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway.
I guess as long as you eventually commit to them.
There's the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3 ball well. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Crawford out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Dang in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Hill kicks to Moore. And there's the pass to Ellis. To take the lead. The shot is off. The Clippers go.
And I don't know if you, I mean, what you're sort of doing is could be considered bandwagon, but yet when you think about it, you're going from one mediocre team to another.
Now here's Redick, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Makes sense.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. It's George on the wing. And he misses the go-ahead.
Yeah, I think really true bandwagoners are those who go with whatever team is the best team.
Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you could see.
I mean, you're right to say not a bandwagon thing. Like I said, it would sound like it base-wise, but when you look at the teams you're switching from.
Dang, heading to the hoop. That's good. Dang's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here.
It's not really that much of a bandwagon situation because it's not like you're going from a terrible or mediocre team to the best team in the league.
With more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Moore dishes to Hill. Freak sets a screen for Hill. With the teardrop. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Hill.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Griffin attacking.
Well, I hope you'll be happy as a Detroit fan. I mean, they do have a good young team. I can't share your same viewpoints on the bad boys image.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
They set the screen. Hill kicks to Moore.
Oh, I should have passed to Turner. I wanted to just pull up for a jumper, but my momentum carried me to a layup.
Turner against Redick. Picked by Griffin. Dishes it to Reddick. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds as the
nice pass.
Possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Indiana shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. It's stolen by Dang.
Oh boy.
A little over 2.
Hey, good transition defense.
The feed to Crawford. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really an extraordinary game for Jamal Crawford. He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot.
Oh, hey. Congrats on your title. Of course, as you know, I won a title as the Pacers.
Here. Paul's checked in. The Pacers.
I don't know if everyone
Kelly Olynyk's checked in.
Hates Detroit. I think everyone just hates that team, or at least most people do.
And so Jamal Crawford.
Chicago fans like myself certainly do.
Consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Hill. Feeds it to Olynyk. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 8 here in this one.
I mean, I had respect a lot for guys like Richard Hamilton.
Defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Ball kicks to Jordan. Goes up high for the.
I thought he was a great player in his prime
sweet
years.
Assist by CP3.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Ellis. And good. He nails it. Here's Paul.
That's a concept that Detroit fans think up in their head. That it's Detroit versus everyone. When in reality, it's Philadelphia versus everyone. I think Philadelphia teams are more hated worldwide than Detroit teams are.
Ellis, right side. Baseline try. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter. Let's go over to the side.
Yeah, I guess if you like Bill Laimbeer that much, I guess you might as well be a Detroit fan.
He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And as always, Doris, thank you. It is now to Reddick. Left side, Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. And Chris Paul gets the 3.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Pacers trail by 5. On the wing, George. Moore against Griffin. It's George on the wing.
Please hit that. You are wide open.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Let's see.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass.
Titans are getting rid of their general manager.
They're easy baskets, so get back on D.
I guess every team has their has a player that really kind of fits their style and fits their fans.
We've got 1:23 left in the game. Jordan the screen. Paul kicks to Griffin. So the whistle blows on the shot.
And while, you know, some people may not have liked his play in that,
he's got 14 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe.
Just seemed to work for the team. I mean, there are teams that have players associated with them that are fan favorites whose actions were not always the cleanest.
I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
There's a good screen on the wing, George. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 18 points for Paul George.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
I mean, you look in the NFL, look how crazy Oakland Raiders fans are.
Ball outside. Pass to Griffin. Money.
Tonight, just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure step on me. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Paul against Land. Off the pick. Some solid D from Paul.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Reddick passes to Griffin, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, but being a leader in one category doesn't really mean much of anything.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And it's the Pacers' ball.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
No.
You know what? You just cannot.
This is game. We were never going to win this game from the beginning.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Blake Griffin. At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page right now.
It's exciting, man. It's exciting. You know, it's something good for the fans to be excited about, but at the end of the day, we got to win.
It's always about that, Chris. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul. Double figures in both points and assists for the double-double that led the way tonight. He was their motor offensively and really got the team fired up.
You know what? He's a total package as a floor general. It may not be an official ranking for the best leaders in the league, but if there was, CP3 would be right at the top.
I guess, you know, the case is Dennis Rodman made into the Hall of Fame. I guess there's probably room for Bill Laimbeer, too.
He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Do. Oh, everybody was a little bit dirty in that era. There weren't the rules of today back then. It was a lot more of a physical league than what you see now.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sport. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles
That's why I always would say that, you know, there's always the debate about LeBron, you know, versus LeBron or Kobe versus Jordan, and they always compare stats. And I've always said that it's tough to do that because it was a lot more physical league when Jordan played. And I'm pretty sure if he played in his prime today, he'd easily be anywhere from 30 to 40 points per game.
Get back on the defensive end. You don't have to coach guys like that. You just let them go. You're going to be doing all the little things that make the big difference in winning and losing.
You're right, Kenny, because both teams have seen everything.
Yeah, the bad boys wouldn't last 5 seconds in this league. They'd all have half-season suspensions a week into the regular season.
And a shot from high above the Staples Center here in downtown Los Angeles, California. Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. They'll play this one here in Los Angeles before the Lakers.
All right, from one Los Angeles team to the other. Let's see if we have any better luck against the Lakers.
You know, Kevin, you and I see it all the time. Teams going through hot streaks and cold spells, and anytime a team can find its rhythm and put together a number of wins in a row, that's always
LS.
And they've definitely got a head of steam now. It's been hard to tell so far what the true ability of this squad is, but if it's what we've seen here lately,
oh, wow.
they could have big things ahead of them.
I yelled at Ellis for taking a bad shot, and then I took a bad shot. I thought I had a little more space than what I did.
Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's George in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Mahimi. 11 points last game. Stolen by Ellis.
Oh, Ellis, easy.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside, George. Here's Olynyk. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think Ellis just almost turned the ball over. He didn't take a bad shot. I've yelled at him before for taking bad shots.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the
Get out of there, don't you phone.
And for every punch they took, they
had Ellis is
I was very impressed
not having a good game.
The way they stood their ground, even when
2 near turnovers and an early foul.
Coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Get your free throws.
Defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Both free throws good from Hill. First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
Charge! Charge!
By Russell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard
I don't
to
know
get
how I
that
didn't
one
get that
up and
one.
over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Rebound by Mahinmi.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Young. Moore with the block. But they'll get another chance.
Swaggy P.
Mahinmi passes to Williams. 5 on the clock. The teardrop falls in. Williams has got 6.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Ellis outside. Freak sets a screen for Ellis. Off the pick. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Mahinmi kicks to Russell. Randall against Moore.
Oh, I forgot to buy a boost.
Young dishes to Russell. High post try. Mahinmi kicks to Randall. Young for 3. Again, Young missing.
This is going to be another interesting game.
It was a loss to the Clippers.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you want good quality entertainment, 76ers and Lakers would be a good comedy matchup to watch.
He's one of the best in the league at that.
Both those teams, they are
He
bad.
always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Hill passes to Moore. It's George on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Score the basket.
But what do you expect when your last 3 draft picks were all centers? I mean, technically they traded for Nerlens Noel.
Moore against Randall. He feeds it to Young.
But then they took centers themselves back-to-back years. So they traded for 1 and then picked 2 more. Of course your team's going to suck if you're filled with nothing but centers.
That was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
They have not drafted well.
1:46 left in the first quarter. George against Young. George dishes to Moore. Puts it up.
Oh, wow.
On the assist from Moore. Ellis has got his first points in this
Wolf
one.
should become point guard.
Monte
I guess one of them eventually has to.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2
Set
assists.
screens for
And
shooters.
any other
I do
player
that all the
putting up
time.
those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys
Is
would be
Cody
satisfied
Zeller
with that
on the
stat line, but
Lakers?
He's built for more.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jones checked in.
Yep,
for Mahinmi.
that's definitely Cody Zeller.
For Julius Randle. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Young, and it's Norris Cole in for.
I think it
Ruben.
is unless it's Tyler.
Here is Lynn after the basket by Los Angeles. Lynn gets a screen from Moore. They set the pick.
Oh, I'm setting screens for shooters.
Pulls it from the elbow. Lynn's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And Zeller kicks to Russell. It's rebounded by Indiana. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Really,
Yeah, it would definitely have a strong explanation for their record.
On the floor, but they were only able to split the series.
For a while there, I thought they were going to go 0-82.
Look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would
Ah!
still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Now here's
Well, I'll
Jones.
definitely
After Jeremy Lin's miss.
lottery pick, of course. They'll be drafting in the top 5 again for sure. We'll see if they draft another center this year.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Stuckey outside. Inside.
Ah! Okay, that's not fair when the ball phases through him. Shenanigans. Okay, that is Cody
All right,
Zeller.
the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Norris Cole. Then it's Brandon Bass. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Jones.
Marco
and the
Bellinelli.
spot manning the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last
Definitely an
matchup
interesting
against the
looking
Clippers
Lakers
delivered
team.
quite a performance. He ended with 19 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was the kind of game that coaches love.
Yeah,
because he was a
you
big
know,
factor
the
in
last
every play,
several
it
years, I
seemed.
mean, Kobe's been injured and that, so it
visiting
hasn't
what
helped,
was
but
an
it's just a
astounding
shame that he's
Yeah,
not able to
that's
go out
certainly
on
one
a
that we'll be talking
little bit of a
about
better
here
note
for a long time.
than the
I'd say
last
it will make it to his
5
greatest
seasons
hit
that he's
spot.
had.
No doubt about it.
Oh, terrific
Especially
way to
the,
finish that move
especially
there,
like you
going
said,
to the
this
basket.
one.
Bass with the screen. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now.
In fact, I guess he must be retired at this point since I don't see him out there.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Pacers shooting their third free throw shot. of the
All right,
game.
fine. Man, I don't have a
One of the
single
highlights
point.
last
It's
year
already the
for
second
this
quarter.
group
No
was
wonder
the
we're
fact that they
losing.
were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Terrence Jones. Young comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Norris Cole. Then for the Pacers.
Okay, that
Ellis
works.
is checked in for Turner. Ellis comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And George Hills subbed in for Jeremy Lin.
Ah!
No good. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Yeah,
Next
he's
up
still
on
got a
the
little
docket, the
left
Bucks
in the
following
tank,
this
but
one.
I think he
Making a quick
realizes
pit
that
stop before hitting
maybe
the road
it's
again.
just best to
From the
retire
line.
at this point.
The rebound by Young.
Yeah, and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work.
I guess
inside.
you could
The
always
rebounding
pull a
has been
Brett
excellent,
Favre and
and that's
unretire.
always important in a close game.
Now here's Randall. 9 points last game. Here's Dellavedova. Takes a 3.
Dellavedova's on the
Rebounded by
Lakers?
Moore's
Boy,
got his 3rd rebound tonight.
computer made some weird
Hill
changes.
kicks to George. It's back to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to George. Wide open look. Bounces high off the rim
Nice.
and drops. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Hill. From 10 feet out. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Okay, that was a rush shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Dellavedova, the pass to Young. That drops, and it comes off
Swaggy
the
P.
from Dellavedova. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Right side George. Lets it go from 14. Oh, yes, he did.
Okay, I guess
5
that's
up and
one way to
5
use
down
my
for him
screen.
so far.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor
Wow.
way too easy. Get into them on
Surprised
the perimeter.
having those
Post.
players at their
Rotate over
13 and
and
40.
make your
That's
presence felt.
crazy.
Quit being so soft.
Leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams From three-point land a year ago. Number one,
as you saw, my team obviously made some changes.
Kevin, they were absolutely
we now have
fantastic
Jeremy
last
Lin
year.
and Kelly Olynyk.
They demanded respect from behind the arc all year long. Very consistent and very disciplined in their shot selection. They knew exactly how to move the defense and move themselves to get quality looks. From
Jeremy Lin was a little bit of a change for the better, but I'm not so sure. I mean, Olynyk's a better shooter than Jordan Hill was, but then there's that big question mark of athleticism.
A screen for Hill. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And also defensively, guys, he kept...
Okay, I hit the Y button and it did nothing.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Hill against Russell. Hill kicks to Moore. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
I thought I was going to miss
the Pacers lead by 1. Well, Clark, we've seen
that 80 contact dunk helped. Like I said, it's not so bad on the offensive end because it's nice having someone else to spread the floor.
So no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
He actually had a really good dunk a couple games ago.
The dish now to Moore. Shot from free throw range. Off the
nope.
Rim and out. Lakers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Hill.
My play's suffering without those boosts on.
It's stolen
nice pass.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
I was already mid-shot before I realized that I don't have it.
Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's got some upside. It's just finding some consistency. 3 points in the entire first half. Oh, man. This has been a terrible day. Lost to the Clippers. Probably going to end up losing to the Lakers unless we get our act together here.
Overall, offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
On the court for Indiana. Moore, he's in at power forward. Ellis is out there with George Hill. Then it's Olynyk, and it's George in at the small
bum, 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 bum.
3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Ellis dishes to Hill. Olynyk sets a screen for Hill. Olynyk up top. Misses off the right iron.
And you really
no one can hit anything.
But unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Hill. Nobody near Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I just can't do anything right now.
That one down. No defender in sight.
I can't move. I can't run.
Here's George. Yes, once again.
I can't shoot.
6 attempts and 6 hits.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really...
Yeah, I liked Miles Turner starting more, but I guess Olynyk just played well enough to move himself into the starting lineup.
Back to Williams. Kicks to Mahimi. Clock at 6.
I mean, like I said, I like having Olynyk, but I don't know if I'd put him in my starting lineup either.
To start the second half.
I mean, unless he rolled consistently.
George passes to Hill. To the middle. Here's Moore. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
Got to find some offense here.
Down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Remember to buy some boosts after this game.
Last season,
yeah, he's a very good defensive player.
In assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That
and in the
ability is
game,
more unique than folks realize.
he's got some
Very
pretty decent
valuable
offense too, jumper-wise.
Really a good season for him distributing the basketball.
Oh, hey, speaking of Miles Turner, there he is right there. And the Lakers make a perfect pass to him. I guess they must like him too.
Pass comes in for Randall. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Young, and it's Norris Cole in for Williams. Now, here's George. He's got 14. The layup off target.
Well, I like that move, but it took him right into the place where the defender was.
Here's Cole. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Cole's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Moore outside. Right side, Lynn. The teardrap falls in.
Wow, I thought that was going to get stolen. He moved him right behind Cole there, and I thought Cole would jump the lane and get it.
The game's just far too easy right
hey.
now when it comes to attacking the basket.
Oh, at least I can still do something. And one. Oh, close.
He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? He has 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
It's his first trip to the line. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, it does say something that we're still calling him good because there have been bad lottery picks before.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth.
In fact, that's why there's a list of top draft busts in NBA history.
Here's Bass, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, I can't even box out and rebound without those boots. This is embarrassing.
For the putback.
Well said, GA. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
And Moore kicks to Lynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. And a big bounce.
Woo! Nice little friendly bounce.
Right in. George has got 18 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Screen by Jones. Bass, a screen on Lynn.
And I'm already running out of stamina.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. You look at Freak, the best in the NBA. You put him on
I was the best in the NBA in free throw shooting. Nick Young was right behind me.
Fantastic from the free throw line.
You know, when you put either one of these guys at the line, they'll step up and knock them down. I mean, what more can you ask for? It was a great season for both of these guys in terms of free throw percentage. They call it the charity stripe sometimes, but it's never quite as easy as it looks from the stand.
Stuckey can't get it to go.
He's trying to get the offensive board there.
He can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Jones.
Woohoo!
That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession.
Send that one to the next game.
Rodney Stuckey. Here's Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Jones. Los Angeles with another miss. Indiana leading by 4. Lynn kicks to Hill. Left side, Lynn. He dishes it to Moore.
Let's see what I can get against Zeller here. Nothing much.
Tries from 16. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Nothing much inside. Take it back out. Step back. Step back jumper there.
On that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now here's Jones. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Hill. A good finish at the rim.
Nice.
Slick feed. And now it's an 8-point Pacer
That was the
lead.
best of free throws also, and then came on to screw me.
Get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
I felt that before.
That's a 2 from Bellinelli. Great use of the pick.
I think my first free throw of year 3 after I led the league, I missed horribly.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far.
This is unusual to find myself on the bench.
Here's Hill. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Move the ball.
Moore outside. It's back to Hill. There's the screen. Pass to Moore. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3.
I should have taken that myself.
Zeller's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but
I have
the
no
shots
confidence in
simply
my
have
game,
not been
though.
there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now, here is Russell. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Indiana. Olynyk got his 4th rebound in this one. Hill kicks to Ellis. On the wing, Hill. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Moore. It's hauled in by
Wow!
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Zeller. Buries it down low.
Not having those boosts have completely rendered me useless.
Now Hill.
The Lakers are going to be winning this game pretty soon.
Outside, George. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there.
Just want to get this game done and over with.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Young's checked in for Randall, and it's Williams in for Brandon Bass. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Jones. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Okay. Because 4 other guys there can't grab a rebound.
Putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
George with no one around. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's good enough to
Is this guy
dish the ball around.
Just love
His
watching him
shooting's
operate
suspect, though.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth.
Hill is the best guy I've had in this game to run the pick and roll with. Or the pick and pop.
Back to Young. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Moore.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one.
Dang it.
The drive by Russell. No good with the layup.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hill with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Russell against George. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Ellis fires from 18. The shot's good on the assist.
All right, there we go.
And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that
9
basket
points the entire
We've got a
game. This is
9-second difference between the
embarrassing.
shot clock and the game clock. Russell passes to Williams. Here's Jones. Moore with the block. And an intentional foul right there. And it's the Pacers' ball, and so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it's Indiana picking up.
All right. Yeah.
I'm alongside Paul George.
It's
Paul, you really look
not
like
Swaggy P is not my
2K
favorite
Sports
nickname in the
post-game
NBA.
show.
I don't care for too much for it. To me it's stupid, but I guess that's my
Welcome back, Ernie
opinion. I
Johnson,
guess
along
I
with
may
Shaq
not
and
just
Kenny the Jet. Let's
be
quickly move
up
forward
to
now
date
the
with the hip
presentation
culture
our
of
Jordan
these
player of the game,
youngins.
Freak.
They spent a lot of time in the air at the defensive end, tormenting shooters and getting a bunch of blocks. He was a ball of energy on the defensive end and a great example to his teammates. He didn't let.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for...
Wait, did I actually still win player of the game? I wasn't even paying attention. Wow. That goes to show how bad of a game it was when I still won player of the game. Yeah, Andrei Kirilenko was, I think, was an underrated player. I thought he was a great player. I just don't think he got a lot of attention. I mean, there are a lot of guys in the league that have been great players that are underrated. To me, Luis Scola was always a great power forward. He was nothing fancy, but he got the job done. He was a good shooter, played decent defense. He's always willing to hustle. I guess I unlocked someone new. Oh yeah, 1500. I think it was probably Kyrie Irving that I just unlocked. Anyway, yeah, let's go do a radio interview with Blake Griffin. Yeah, Scola's post game was great. I think doing a radio interview with Blake Griffin would actually be a lot of fun. Alright, well, that is where we're going to end the stream today. But before I forget, now that I'm thinking of it, yeah, I have no boost left. There we go. That takes care of that. So next time it won't be as bad as that last game. So coming up later today, I will be back in Destiny with Iron Banner. Finishing up that. It's the last day for this round of the good old IB. In between, of course, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, in between breaks of the stream, and of course when I'm not streaming at night, I will be hosting the Games Done Quick channel as they're doing their awesome Games Done Quick 2016 event. If you like speed running, definitely check it out. You can just, like I said, hang around here on the channel if you want to while you wait for me to come back, or go check out their channel themselves. Of course, they're raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. It's just one of their annual 2 fundraising events. It's a lot of fun, always entertaining to watch people play through games that took me hours to complete, and they do it in like 40 minutes. It's just remarkable to watch the skill of some of these guys. So if you like speedrunning, or if you've never checked out speedrunning before, I highly recommend just viewing and seeing what they're up to. A bunch of various games. Like I said, a lot of fun to watch these guys run through various games. Alright, well, Mr. Rai, we'll see you next time, and thanks for subscribing to me on YouTube as well. So yeah, catch you in the afternoon stream then. Or tomorrow morning for the NBA 2K16 stream, where we continue whatever you whenever you choose to come back. We'll see you then, but yeah, you take care of yourself. So yeah, go check out Games Done Quick. Like I said, you can hang around on the channel and watch it here. I'll go into host mode after I sign off here, but like I said, you always go check them out on their channel as well. And they run, I think it runs through the 7th, I believe. So every day that until it ends, which I think the 7th goes through, is that Thursday? Oh, that's Thursday. So pretty much all the streams this week, when I'm breaking or not streaming, I will be hosting that channel, so get a chance to check them out. Just a quick rundown on everything else. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at 4moresports. YouTube is youtube.com/DSADeathAndy589. That's where you can find all my streams. Any ones I've already done are up there. Any streams that I do in the future will be up there, so if you ever miss out or want to catch up or check out the other content as well, YouTube is a great place to go for that. Let's see here. If you'd like to help support the stream, 3 ways you can do so is, of course, following me here on Twitch and continuing to come back and watch yourself. You can tip the stream, and tips go towards basically keeping the stream running on a consistent basis, covering general living costs, buying games to play on the stream, upgrading stream equipment, basic stuff like that. But I'll never shake you down for money. You're always welcome to come watch the stream. But if you'd like to help out and can't donate, then just a simple share, friends, family, whoever. If you're a fellow streamer, have a YouTube gaming channel, want to do a promote, just direct message me on Twitter. We can work out the details there. So again, coming up this afternoon, I will be back in Destiny with more Iron Banner and probably some other things. We'll see what else pops up. Probably do the Daily Crucible and the Daily Heroic Mission as well. Get those all-important legendary marks. So that's what's coming up this afternoon. And then tomorrow will be usual NBA 2K16 in the morning, and then figure out what to do Tuesday afternoon. Maybe more Destiny, maybe some GTA 5. Never know. Like I said, we'll figure it out. Or at least I'll figure it out, and you can just jump in and find out what's going on at that time. So, yeah, probably be one of those various games that I've done in the past, but should be a normal morning, afternoon stream tomorrow as well. But, of course, if anything comes up, I'll let you know on Twitter. Now that I'm done rambling... I think that covers everything, hopefully, because now I'm just rambling again. So, let's end this. Until the next time you decide to tune in, I will see you at that point. But until then, have a great day, everyone.